Okay, we're back to my table. As promised in the wire art and jewelry group that I'm in, there was enough interest. So I'm going to show you how I made my Christmas tree pendant. Um, what you're going to need is 12 gauge aluminum wire, which I have here, roughly about 12 inches long. The wire that I'll be wrapping with will be copper wire, 24 gauge. And I'll be using two colors. I'll be using raw copper for the trunk and gold coated copper to wrap the ornaments and the top of the tree with. So without further ado, you want to take your piece of aluminum and you want to take your round nose, roughly the halfway point, and make the top loop of the tree. Like so. Now what I do is I don't like when I make stuff in 12 gauges have it overlapping. So what I'm going to do is now bend the wires back. So it's not like that. And if you have a little gap in there yet, you close that up. We'll just go back to the round and just pinch it closed. Now to make the sides of the tree, I made the tree each side 1.5 inches from the bottom of the loop. I'll put this on our frame. Got 1.5. The other side, 1.5. Now for the bottom, to form the bottom, you want to come in 1/2 inch from the side. And now we just shape it. And you got your tree shape. Now what we're going to do to start off, we're going to wrap the trunk. What I have here is roughly about 12 inches of copper wire. It's going to be more than enough, but I just like having that much for wrapping. What I do is go to the end, go around 6 times, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slide it up to the bottom. Right when you get there, you want to try and leave a gap here, because now we're going to wrap across both 4 times. 2, 3, 4, 4. Push them up into the so it's snug. And then you want to do the bottom. Same thing. 4 times. And then to finish these off, flip it over, take the wire, just run it back through. And snip the ends. And then just straighten out a little bit here. Okay, and now your base is done. Now, what you want to do is measure from the bottom of the wrap a 1/2 inch, and then cut off excess. Like so, and now we want to finish off the base by turning these ends up back into the trunk. Just flatten her out a little bit, make sure she's there. Okay, and that's what you should have so far. Now you want to take roughly, I start out with, it's about 20, make 2 feet of wire, and you want to start wrapping from the top. What you want to do is place the wire underneath the top. Have about maybe 6 to 8 inches. Place it right there and wrap around about 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then flip it over. And how we finish the trunk, you want to take the top short wire and run it through. Make sure you try and keep those flat. And cut the short wire off. And this is what we got so far. Now all that's left to do is place the beads. Okay. Now notice the one to start doing the beads. I'll go down the side. You want to first wrap 3 times. And 3. And now you need your beads. Use your seed beads. If you're wondering where I got this kit, I got it off of Amazon. And do 1 bead for the top. Now I'm going to use 5 different colors here, but you can use whatever you like. Just remember to keep the orders correct. So you get 1 on top, and then wrap 3 times. 2, 3. And now the next row you want to add 2 for each row. So this row will be 3. And 3. And again, 3 times. And we just did 3, so now this row is going to be 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring it up so it touches the frame. And again, 3 times. We did 5, so we're going to do 7. We're going to end here on 8. So we'll go blue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and as you guessed, 3 times. And we'll put 1 more row, 9 beads. finish it off. Now, because this is the end, when you finish it off, instead of 3, just go around a couple extra times just to make sure it stays secure on the tree. And the excess, and now I take the plier and just lightly go around that last wrap just to make sure that flattens out any sharpness. And take the nylon, squeeze the top, and there's your tree. And then for the top, you can finish it off however you want. Jump rings, whatever. And that's how I made my tree. So you can see it with all the disturbing lines. And now to make the earrings, everything's the same. For the pendant, like I said, the sides did 1.5 inch. The bottom halves, each half is a 1/2 inch. But when you do the earrings, make the sides 1 inch and the bottoms 1/4 inch. And everything else is the same. I hope you enjoyed this video. Can't wait to see what you do. And until next time, everybody have a happy holidays. Till next video, take care of one another. Bye-bye.